starting these verbal altercations?
He will just disrespect me, and then I will go back at him.
She verbally abuses us.
You're raising children who are going to have to recover from their childhood. You're suing because you said she used $1,500 to get breast augmentation.
I get in touch with her family. They're like, she's probably in surgery right now. Surgery for what?
Well, sir, are you or are you not using the product that she purchased?
I actually just married an empty alcoholic.
And you rushed in it because you were looking for a Band-Aid. Here is today's case.
She says her boyfriend has a habit of disappearing for weeks at a time and could be seeing another woman. He says he travels for work and he's not cheating. It's all in her head. Will she continue to put up with his suspicious behavior? That's today's case on Divorce Court.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Faith Jenkins presiding. Your Honor, our virtual audience is filled with your superfans. Today's superfan of the day is Diana from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California.
Welcome to Divorce Court, Diana. We are so happy to have you join us today.
Your Honor, this is the case of Griffin versus Bell.
Thank you, Honor. Miss Catrina Griffin.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have brought Mr. Keyon Bell.
Yes, Your Honor.
To divorce court today. The two of you are not married, but you wanted to come on divorce court because you've been together for several years and you're trying to figure out if it's time for you to take that next step or go your separate ways.
Yes.
And you thought this would be a good place to do it.
Yes, Your Honor.
So why don't you give me some background, Miss Griffin, what's going on?
Okay, I've been with this guy for 7 years, and from the beginning, everything was all right, and then he just kept running in and out of my life. So now that I think that he's cheating, we are really together. He engaged to me, got the tattoo on me, it's on him too, everything.
So you're engaged?
Yes.
You even got matching tattoos?
Yes.
But still, you're having a lot of problems?
Yes.
What do you have to say about that, Mr. Bell?
Miss Griffin here keep arguing at me. She accused me of cheating. I could go to work, I come home, I'm tired. She wanna fuss, argue. Only thing I wanna do is just love her, give her whatever she wants, and just go to sleep and get up and go to work. That's all I tell her. She had went as far as checking my bank account, checking my voicemail. She did everything.
So you're here because you say you want peace in your relationship?
Yes.
Ms. Griffin, what is going on? You say he doesn't like to come home?
No, he does not. I pay all the bills. He goes to work and drives each one of my cars all the way to Taylor from
Why do you
Detroit.
pay all the bills?
Because of his job with child support does not pay him enough. So I hold him down because we are engaged, and I've been doing this since the second month we was together, paying his phone bill. Been helping him out, paying his bills at his house, helping him out with his family, all type of things since the beginning. Haircuts, jewelry, everything since the beginning, and he won't do me right.
When you say he doesn't come home, give me an example of what you mean by that.
Oh, like a regular person would leave, you know, for hours or something to go. He'd be gone for like 8 hours, and I text him, I call him like, hey, where you at? And no response. So once I get to blowing his phone up, I don't see him for five days or 2 weeks.
Mr. Bell?
Your Honor, I gotta argue with the lady who I really love every day. She calls me at work. I miss a phone call. I work through my breaks. I calls her back. First thing she say is, and I be listening to the radio. Who is that woman in the background? It ain't no woman. It's the radio. Yeah, whatever. How come you didn't answer that on your first break? I worked through my break. Why are you arguing at me and I didn't even do nothing to you?
So she is being suspicious and hypervigilant, and it's not another woman in the background, it's just Angela Yee.
Thank you.
On the radio.
Hello. That's it.
What happens on Fridays? She said that you're not coming home sometimes on Fridays and not even telling her, and you'll be gone for days at a time. Is that
Friday
true?
come in. I don't want to argue no more, Your Honor.
So that's it? You're trying to avoid arguments?
Yes.
Okay. What else do you say is going on? Because you said that there have been other things.
Yes, like with his baby moms. He goes to the baby mom's house to have a drink, and it's a football game. We going over there to party. I said, no. Can you party over your baby mom's house like that?
You said that in addition to him not coming home, one of the reasons why these are issues for you is because you saw some text messages.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Okay. One of the associates told me to reach out to a couple of people. And I reached out to them people, and they texted me back and said something very disrespectful.
And this is another woman?
Yes.
Who you know?
Yes.
So you write to her, I've been with him for 4 years.
Yes. You having sex with him? And she was like, yep, forever, that is mine.
And you believe her?
It's not the first, second time they didn't say this to me. That goes off on me all the time.
And who is this woman, Mr. Bell?
My family.
That's a relative?
Yeah.
Why would your relative say something like that?
Miss Griffin ain't telling you everything, Your Honor.
I'm trying to understand the context of this message. She writes to this relative?
Yes.
And this relative said, yes, she is. So you're telling me
That's
your
not the
relative
whole...
is telling
Hold on.
your woman that she's having sex with you?
Yeah, just to make her mad.
And what do you say to this relative when you
No.
find out she's sending these kinds of messages?
I'll be like, why would y'all do that? Y'all already know how the way she is. Why?
This is bizarre.
What for? Miss Griffin would go on anybody's page, anybody, and ask, are you doing this with my man?
No.
And they would come back and say, yeah.
And so you're saying that because of that, she's created a situation where people just want to mess with her?
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
You said when you got engaged, he bought you a ring, and you, in turn, bought what?
I went and bought a house.
For the two of you?
For the three of us, him, my son, and I. Yes,
And
I
what's
did.
going on with the home?
I still got it, but he runs in and out, and he hasn't done anything financial for me. All right, what about the situation when my kind of close friend was actually coming over there, and he met her like 6 times. And she was dealing with one of my associates, but he had the nerves to inbox her and send her a friend request. And he said, thanks for doing her hair. You could have told her that 5, 6 times.
Mr. Bell?
Only thing I did, I went on my other cousin's Facebook page. I texted her, thank you for doing my girl's hair. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Why'd you go on somebody else's page to send that message?
Because that's the only way I could get in contact with her.
And why
I
are you
told
writing
her,
her
thank
at
you.
all?
Huh?
Why are you writing to thank her at all?
No, I just wrote thank you because I wanted my girl's hair did.
Sir, if she takes her car in to get it fixed, do you find the mechanic and write them and thank them?
I
for
thank
fixing
them
the car?
personally, and I would tell them thank you.
So when she goes out and have whatever services she needs rendered, you go and find people's social media, reach out to them
No,
and
I
send them
don't.
a private message
No, but I don't.
to express your gratitude.
I just did that because
trying-
her and my cousin is in the same.
No, he was trying to follow my associate because he knew that she was from a club. And my associate parties.
Bizarre behavior, once again.
And he keeps saying I'm wrong.
To go out of your way to go to your cousin's page to send a message to one of her friends and thanking this person for doing her hair. What is the point?
I was just saying thank you. In 2 more weeks, I'm gonna need you to come back and do her hair again.
But was that his job to do?
Who paid for your hair?
I did.
Okay. So what are you thanking her for? You didn't even pay for it.
Not that hair.
So
At the
here we
time-
are. You've had a few of these incidents. What else is happening here? Because you say that you have some issues with his family. We've seen an example of one of the family members reaching out to you and what their messages are. But you also say there are a number of other issues.
Yes.
Give me an example.
Okay, I bought him a little car before, so after that, months or something went past, I ended up buying a pickup truck to have a little business. He brought it home, and then he left it at the party house again, and next thing you know, it was gone. And we did not know it was in the police pile, and it was there for like 3 months.
So the truck, you bought a truck, and it was picked up, you lost it.
Lost
what
it.
happened to the little car, as you described it, that you purchased?
The radiator went out, And so we just got rid of that, and I ended up buying another car.
So why are you taking care of so many financial responsibilities in the relationship?
Because he says that he would come and help me, and then he would borrow stuff from me.
Mr. Bell, what's going on?
Your Honor.
Is it true that she's financing a lot of your bills and payments and cars and trucks?
Your Honor, I give her my checks.
Okay.
Only thing that takes out of my money is only $30 or $40 every 2 weeks.
So she's managing the finances in the home, is what you're saying?
Yes. Now, that pickup truck, what she says she bought, I bought that pickup truck for $400 for my job. What she bought was the insurance and the plate. Okay,
and
yes,
how much
she
was
did.
that?
Why is it that you're so financially stable and paying
Because
for
he
so
likes
much
to
in
party.
the relationship?
Because he likes to party.
I was going to work, Your Honor.
But after 2 weeks, and you only made $520.
But it's still
Ain't
not enough. If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Miss the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content. When did the two of you get engaged?
A year ago.
Yes.
You got engaged a year ago?
Yes.
What were the circumstances of that engagement? Because you've
I
been together
really-
for a long time. Why did you decide to take the next step based on everything I've heard today?
Because, you know, I figure in my heart, it will get better. I didn't change, I didn't slow down, and I didn't stop doing what I'm doing.
What did you change from? What did you slow down from doing?
Really, I didn't really change from hanging. I didn't slow down on my drinking. You know, and now stuff, I want to see her looking better and better.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Which is why you're writing to thank her hairstylist.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
You still gonna stick with that story?
Yeah, I am, Your Honor.
Excuse me, Your Honor. He had bought me an engagement ring. This is the engagement ring right here. This little bitty ring right here. For all this other jewelry and everything I got on, I purchased. That chain that he has on, I purchased. That ring, that's his engagement ring. I purchased.
You accepted the engagement. You accepted the ring. Why?
Because I've been with him. And I thought I could change him. I thought I was helping him.
You said when you got engaged, he bought you a ring, and you, in turn, bought what?
I went and bought a house.
For the two of you?
For the three of us, him, my son, and I. You see, I put them first, and then I put I. Yes,
And
I
what's
did.
going on with the home?
I still got it, but he runs in and out, and he hasn't done anything financial for me. He leaves for months at a time. I even had to pawn all my jewelry at one time to pay the $500-600 off of the cable that he left me with his job. And I give him $100, maybe $150 or $160 a week to get to work, and he drives my car to get there.
I guess I just don't understand why you say he leaves for weeks and months at a time, and you deny that. Correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
So
I do
one of you
deny
is
that.
just not being truthful in court today.
Your Honor, I get argued at, I get fussed at, I leave.
No.
Yes, I do leave.
Before I even know anything.
Sir,
Yes,
you are leaving.
I am leaving. I don't want to argue, don't want to talk. I leave the cars there with her.
No. He even tore up one of my cars. He had it for over 5 to 6 days. Did not call me not one time. Did not return. Didn't let me know nothing.
What is it that you do for a living?
I just started like a little business, and I have workers that works for me. So they cut the grass and everything. They clean our houses for me, and I just really ride. I get the contracts.
Okay, you get the contracts and you send out your
The workers.
independent contractors to go and work. Have the two of you
Yes.
ever worked together?
I tried to get him to work with me, and he told me no.
Because I'm just wondering, why is it that you're so financially stable and paying
Because
for
he
so
likes
much
to
in
party.
the relationship for so long?
Because he likes to party.
You didn't want to work with her?
I do want to work with her, Your Honor, but I don't think a couple should be working together.
Mixing business with pleasure.
That
Yes,
is the truth.
yes.
Me too. But after 2 weeks, and you only made $520, what has happened? What?
for all these years, you said you've carried the relationship, and you, sir, say that you turn over what you get to Miss Griffin, but it's still not enough.
It's still
and
ain't enough,
and
Your
that's
Honor.
why you've ended up here.
They had fired him a couple of weeks ago. So I put him out like the day after that, because I already told him to quit that job. First, it was a woman called him from work, and he already told me he don't work with women, but he kept saying that was my coworker. She called him and she on the phone. I'm like, answer the phone. He did not want to answer it. So he answered the phone. She like, where you been at? Why you ain't been to work? And he sat up there and said, oh, I had to do something at my rental house.
So,
Calling my home a rental home that he did not purchase or nothing.
So you were upset because he got fired because he obviously wasn't showing up to work, according to what you found out. And why weren't you going?
I was going to work, Your Honor. After I got fired, I came in, told her.
Why'd you get fired?
Because I went off on my supervisor.
That'll get you fired.
I got fired, yes. 2 days later, she came in the house, hooping, hollering. Then next thing I know, I get a phone call saying, get out of my house.
And you've been gone ever since.
I've been gone ever since.
And that's how you've ended up here.
Yes.
So, is the engagement off?
Yes.
So, the two of you, it's been a long time, 7 years. All of the relationship killers that I've heard the two of you describe. The lack of trust, that's a relationship killer. Lack of loyalty kills their relationship. Not know how to communicate in a healthy way when you're upset. The financial and fiscal irresponsibility over the course of years.
Yes.
And then choosing to look the other way when things didn't improve over the course of years on a hope and a prayer that a ring would somehow magically change something. Never happens. When you're proposed, you know what you're getting, exactly what you have. So then, the two of you have now separated. You want someone who's more financially stable, more financially responsible. I think that's fair. That's a fair assessment. It just took you a really long time to get there. And you say that you were in a relationship with someone who did not know how to communicate with you.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that drove you to want to leave instead of staying to try to work things out between the two of you. So you reached this point, and I'm gonna tell you something, Ms. Griffin. You can't buy love. You can buy a house, but you can never buy a home. And you can take this as an expensive lesson that you learned over the course of the last 7 years. You can't win the fight in a relationship when you're the only one in the ring. So you find somebody, because you seem like you have a lot to give. But find somebody who's on the level to receive and also reciprocate what your want or your needs are. Because that's what's ended up happening between the two of you. It's been completely lopsided in terms of the responsibility and the reliability and those key things that you need to actually not just buy a house, but build a home. Good luck to both of you.
It was the truth, and I already kind of knew that. She was just giving me some real tough love and just let me know that where I needed to stand.
Well, we both wanted closure. I just gotta take it. I'm gonna have to do better.
I think I need to go home by myself. I think that'd be the best.
You know, I just gotta deal with what she said. Go ahead and get back, finish doing what I'm doing, looking for a better job. I'm gonna listen to Judge Faith, and I'm gonna do better.